Everyone, this is
Hello everyone, it's April Garwood from Banana Moon Studio.
In this video, I'd like to show
Today
you
I'm
how
going
to
to show you how to knit the butterfly stitch.
So
that
before
I
we knit
used
our
in
butterfly
my
stitch, we're
Swink
going to have at least a
Socks.
few rows
You can
of
find the link
stockinette
for that
stitch
pattern in
everywhere.
the description for this video.
And
So
now
first we're going to start by knitting more into the middle of this swatch that I've started.
Before I start, alright, so to begin
this is a multi-row stitch. We're going to start by bringing the yarn to the front.
Slip 5 stitches.
And then we're going to slip purlwise 5 stitches.
You're going to slip those purlwise.
And you'll then bring the yarn to the back, and you want to make sure it's not all squished up, this float across the front of your stitches, kind of keep it loose. And then you'll go ahead and knit the rest of the row. I'm about at the end of this row. Now I'm going to turn my work and purl across the next row. We're just working in stockinette here. I'm about at the end of this purl row. Now I'm going to turn my work and I'm going to knit until I get to the same spot where I started the float from 2 rows before. Now I'm ready to bring my yarn to the front and slip 5 stitches purlwise, and making sure that we keep that float loose, we will bring our yarn to the front and knit across the rest of the row. And I'm about at the end of this right side row, so I'll turn my work and I'll slip the first stitch purlwise, but then I'll purl across the rest of the row. I'm about at the end of the purl row. I'll turn my work, and I'll slip the first stitch, and then I will knit across until I get to the same spot where I've started the floats in the previous right side rows. And then I'll bring the yarn to the front and slip 5 stitches purlwise to make 1 more float. And then after slipping those 5, I'll return the yarn to the back and knit across the rest of this row. And then I'll turn my work and purl across the next row. And then I'll turn my work and be ready to work the final piece of the butterfly stitch. On this right side row, I will slip the first stitch and then I will knit across until I get to where I started the floats in the previous right side rows. Once I get to that spot, I'm going to knit 2 more stitches, and then I'm ready to close up the butterfly stitch by taking my right needle up underneath those 3 floats starting at the bottom, and then I will knit the next stitch, and then I will take my right needle back down through the floats and knit the rest of the row. So here you can see a little bit of how this butterfly stitch is going to look. I'm going to go ahead and finish knitting this row and a few more so we can get a better look at it. Here's the finished butterfly stitch, and that is all you need to know to be able to knit the butterfly stitch. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and I hope you all have a lovely day.